Welcome back to First Coast Living. I'm out here at the Electrical Training Alliance of Jacksonville. I'm joined here by my man, Danny Van Sickle. Danny, you've been in the studio before and we talked about this great apprenticeship program you got going on. And I told you I wanted to do a hands-on, and so I got a chance to come out here. We're in the 5th of the 5 main labs, right?
That's right.
And he took me through the first 4, but remind me of what I was supposed to have learned in those first 4 labs as we show you some footage.
Well, that first lab is where we work on bending conduit and connecting boxes, bending offsets and 90s and things like that.
Kind of setting up the grid for what you're going to do.
That's right. And then the second one, we concentrate more on the devices and the wiring part, you know, the switches and the receptacles and the light up high that you turned on.
Sure, making sure the stuff actually works. That one actually looked a little familiar to me with switches and stuff like that and making lights turn on, because I've done a little bit of that.
Right.
But then that third room, it started to get serious.
Right. The third one is used for more commercial and industrial applications, and that's where we were transforming voltages. So we were having a higher voltage, taking it to a transformer, and then a lower voltage on the other side, so we can run the switches and lights and receptacles you need.
That was the one that were normally that transformer for your house at home. That's out on a pole.
That's right.
But inside buildings, you're dealing with that, and that's where it's. I mean, now we're talking serious danger.
Yes.
All right, and then what was that fourth one?
The fourth one was motor control. So that way we can push buttons remotely, turn motors on, turn conveyors on, and we use the use of contactors there.
That was the one. I've been out to the Budweiser plant, Anheuser-Busch plant, and that's what it looked like. It looked like the factory controls for all the different conveyor belts and
That's
stuff.
a great application for it. There are powerhouses, water treatment plants use plenty of motor controls.
And then this one here is I recognize some of this stuff as fire and safety stuff. Is that what it is?
Yeah, this is our 5th year craft certification lab. So here they start dealing with the structure cabling part of our apprenticeship.
Okay.
Right. So as you go on, move along, you'll
what's
see.
Cole working on here?
Cole's working on a fire alarm system right here. So he's pulling wire from box to box. He'll be putting in some notification and some initiating devices. This is what you would see in most hospitals or most commercial buildings.
So each one, as you look, you know, I've recognized that each one is kind of taking a step up, because you said this is 1 through 5 is kind of a 5-year apprenticeship program, and you're starting them out. They're working on the job, and so what they're doing in that first lab is kind of what they're doing at their job each day.
That's right. All the 4 labs that we already saw up till now get utilized in here some way. You'll notice switches, you'll notice conduit, you'll notice boxes, you'll notice there's little transformers inside these panels right here. There's controls inside these panels, so they all kind of build up to this right here in your 5th year.
For students out there, somebody thinking about this program, you take sign-ups all year long?
Yeah, we enroll all year long. We'll start doing our interviews right around February, and that'll go through May.
And again, one of the best parts about this whole thing, the benefits of this program. I mean, you said you had 300 applicants and you can only take how many?
This past year we took in 85, and that was a really high number. We normally take in between 40 and 60 over the last several years. There's a lot of construction, a lot of needs, so we took in a higher number, but we still had over 300 applicants.
And when they come out, you got a great opportunity, because you're connected to the 2 different groups that run it, that are connected to the different companies in town and the union?
That's right. The IBEW and NECA sponsor the apprenticeship, and then they also represent the companies that you're going to work for when you go through the apprenticeship. And we have over 10 right now in our school.
So anybody who's going through this program, you're already connected as you go through 5 years of an apprenticeship. One, you're working, so you're making money, but you're already connected to the industry.
That's right. And once you finish this apprenticeship, the complete certificate here is good all over the country at the other IBEW NECA apprenticeships, and you're able to go work in that area for that scale.
This is a great facility you got going here, but it's not. Trust me, you saw the video there. I didn't exactly do everything correct, but this is not for like an easy thing. You got to be intelligent and smart and a hard worker to get through this program.
Yep.
Right?
Keep in mind, all of our students do work full-time jobs during the day, and then they're here, 6 hours a week. So it takes a lot of time at home doing the homework, and it takes a lot of effort and dedication once you get here to the school to listen to the instructors and actually do the labs correctly.
And this is the final of the 5 labs, top end stuff. But so you're saying basically this panel, did you do this one or Cole did this one?
I did this one.
You think it works?
I know it works.
I know it works. All right, let's see if it works. Oh, there we go. Nice. Takes me back to high school when I had to get out of that one test and I didn't want to take. We'd like to thank the Electrical Training Alliance of Jacksonville for having me out there and sharing their services. And what a great opportunity for people out there for a great job and career. For more information, visit etajax.org or call 904-737-7533.